Okay, so we're about to start. You're welcome to the introduction to digital marketing for business owners. So as people come in, we
Thank you.
would let them in. So how has your day been? Can you hear me? I just want to be sure you can.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll start shortly. Okay, so we focus this particular session for people that own businesses, so that at the end of the day, you would know exactly what steps to take and what to do in using digital marketing for your business. So let me just share a bit about us. Right Track was founded, our organization, in 2009. Our portfolio ranges from small businesses, multinationals, public sector entities, and non-governmentals. So our services include things like digital marketing, social media consulting, and training. And then we also do like training preparation, for teams, people in organizations that need to work on their digital marketing, and so on and so forth. So our promise today in the session is that you would take away an understanding of the following: what digital marketing is, why you should embrace digital marketing. We'll look at statistics of users, in Nigeria, people that use the internet in Nigeria, advances in digital marketing, and why you may not be seeing results. Now, the why you may not be seeing results in digital marketing is for those that responded to some of our survey questions in the past, and they complained, oh, I'm not seeing any results, bringing my business online. So we'll talk about all of that towards the end. So let's take some form of introduction, and then we'll kick off. Share your name in the chat, your type of business and location, and your interest in digital marketing. We can do that for the next like 2 to 3 minutes. So you can use the chat or your microphone, anyone you prefer.
Okay. I'm Lumde Peregrino. I'm an IT professional.
Okay.
And I keep hearing about digital marketing. And I see it as an opportunity to help business owners to market their products on the internet. So that's why I
So what
have
kind
an
of
interest
business?
in this course.
Okay, what kind of business do you do?
I'm an
IT.
IT, I'm an IT professional, yes.
Okay, okay. Like
IT,
you deliver software, hardware.
hardware, IT support generally.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so you're welcome and you're in the right place. My name is Ojugo Ajunwa. I'm a co-founder at this organization, Right Track Consulting, for the past 12 years.
Okay.
As part of what we do, we also support business owners. If you like, you can, join this community. It's on Facebook. It's called the Sprout Business Accelerator. I'm an author of the book Content to Currency: Lessons Learned Managing Projects in Nigeria, and then a day in the life of a project manager. You can join me on LinkedIn and on Instagram. And, our conversation can be extended beyond the webinar. So we'll stick to time, and all of that during this session, but we'd like it to be interactive. So I have firsthand been a technology enthusiast and adopter. Technology in today's world, as we've seen it, it has gone mainstream. We now live in a largely virtual world. This morning, I remember waking up and I'm like, my goodness, since 30th of March, we have not been allowed to really, go out,
live our life.
lockdown. So we are now living, that's why I said we are now living in a largely, virtual world. So in this session, I'll be throwing more light on digital marketing for business. So you take home a good understanding of, okay, what will be the next steps I sustainable business. So a bit of housekeeping. Let's turn off our notifications so that we can just concentrate. Like I said, I will keep to time. I'm sure in the next 40 minutes, 45, we should be done. So get a journal ready. It's going to be a valuable conversation.
All right.
Okay, so do you create online marketing for your business? Do you create online marketing for your business? Like, do you do it by yourself or with your team?
I do it by myself.
Okay, you do it by yourself, solo. And how consistent are you?
Not too consistent. When the demand is there.
Okay.
Yeah, like recently, I had to help someone do an ad on Facebook for her
Okay.
business. So opportunities
That's,
like this come once in a while.
yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at digital marketing, and what it entails. Digital marketing, online marketing, internet advertising, whatever you call it, is, bringing your company online, and it's a big deal these days. Before it used to be a nice to have, it's nice you go online. But like I said, we now live in a virtual world, and everybody wants to be sure their business is seen. It's called online visibility. So digital marketing is about anything you're doing to promote your products, your services online. Businesses leverage digital channels like search engines, the popular Google, Bing.com, Axe.com, Yahoo, .com, and all of that, social media, email, websites to connect with current and prospective customers. In our own consulting practice, we actually started like 12 years ago with a single blog. We didn't start having a website, all the bells and whistles. But what happened was, we were consistent with writing on the blog. And over the years, we've grown to other platforms. And it's been really a game changer for our organization. So these are some of the questions we picked up, from our survey, and we would love to ask in the group. Is your business searchable? Is your business searchable? If you Google your business name now, what do you see come up? So what do you see come up? Look at the first page, the second page, if you make it to the third page, It's an assignment. Google your business. If it's a personal brand, Google your brand name, and see what comes up.
I doubt if anything
If
will
you
come up.
don't have enough, sorry,
I say I doubt if anything will come up.
he said he doesn't think anything will come up. I hear. So if you Google and you don't see anything come up, that means you have a lot of assignments to do. After this webinar, you would actually need to start, creating your footprints on the internet. Some people asked, why must I go online? In fact, these questions, we got some of them before the pandemic, happened. I think everybody now knows why you must go online. Today's potential customers, they're becoming really internet savvy. Some won't even go to a physical shop anymore. People are like, even if you tell them we have what's it called, sanitizer, we will give you face masks, and all of that. Most people are like, till we are sure nobody has COVID again, and all of that. So nobody really wants to go to a physical store. They want to sit at home on their mobile device, bring up their phone, start typing in on Google the title of what they want to buy. So it has become really important that your business is searchable.
All right.
Really, really important. And one important tool I would mention here is a tool called by Google called Google My Business. It's beautiful for local businesses, brick and mortar businesses. Why? Because Google is the highest search engine
Engine.
out
Yeah.
there. And if you can have a Google My Business handle, it's free to create. Just like it will mimic a website. It's free to create, but it's going to help you with all of those lovely search results will start landing, in
Yeah.
your on your platform.
Yeah.
Just because you created it, you put your geotag, you put your location. I'm sure when it's connected with Google Map. It's
Okay.
connected with Google Map. So like people that used to travel down to the place, Google will direct them, you're 2 kilometers from. So people come from Google My Business into our physical office without us
Okay.
doing anything. And at the
Anything.
end of every month, like it's end of May in like how many days? In the next 5 days, it's end of May. Google will give you an analytics of everything that happened from your Google My Business page. They will even tell you how many people clicked on your phone number because you put your phone number in there. How many people commented, engaged. How many people also left you referrals? How many people left you like reviews? Like 4-star reviews, 5-star reviews, and all of that is social proof. Imagine someone desperately searching and then suddenly they're seeing so many reviews of your business. What do you think will happen to the buyer? He's already confident, that
Yes.
this business, they are actually real. And
Yeah.
that's why we must go online, because business has shifted from just what those efforts you do by yourself to what the search engines, the robots. Google is a robot, it's a robotic tool, will do for your business. And you're not paying them a salary per se, like you will pay a staff to go and advertise this business, carry a flyer. The days of flyers are even disappearing. I'm not sure
Mm.
people really do flyers so much these days. And
Yeah.
then again, people also talk about going online that is time consuming. Going online can be time consuming, but we talk about but when we talk about some advances in going and online, things that are currently working, you want to do more of what works. Like they say, time is money. Digital marketing efforts, it will cost you time, it will cost you money. Some of your content marketing efforts will generate leads years after you made that post, you sent out that email, whatever you're doing online. Years after you attach a keyword to what you wrote on a blog article. I've been a witness of this like millions of times over. Sometimes I remember Naira Land when it was, new, and
Was winning.
in
Yeah.
those days, yes, in those days that we started, guess what? I was blogging on Naira Land, and some of the blog articles were as old as 2008. And do you know that
Wow.
till today, people pick the blog post and send me a Gmail, like an email, asking,
Wow.
please, do you still deliver this service? So that means it's become real estate. It's just like buying a piece of land, maybe in one part of Nigeria that wasn't, like there was no development. Then over time, by
Only
the time
viable.
you
Yeah.
came back, exactly 10 years later, the land has so much appreciated. You're like, are you saying this land is now 10 million? Land that I bought 1,000 naira,
Mhm.
and all of that. So it's priceless. Over the years, with all that you've written, it even gives the buyer confidence. So that's why it must be part of a business culture, to go
Okay.
ahead and, embrace
Yeah.
anything that would keep your business visible.
Mhm. Yeah.
So this is a quick assignment. Please take it down. You can take a snapshot of it. Create your
Okay.
Google My Business page, your Facebook page, and then your LinkedIn page for your business. That's part of what Google will index when someone types your name, because those are the things that would come up as part of that search. And guess what? Searches are happening every single second, not even minutes. Somebody is pulling up something to search, and you want to enjoy the goodness of that search if they're looking for your product or your service.
Yeah.
So why digital marketing? Your customers are online. They're on website searching. They're on social media searching. Someone is even searching desperately, for your product and service. Someone out there is searching desperately. If you, for example, you're a cake baker and you make it so well, someone is looking for that service. If you offer consulting, training, like myself, someone is also looking for that service. Even if it's plantain chips you sell, someone is looking for it. They may even buy in bulk. I know a lady, her handle is called, I think her popular name is Nwai Akam. Akamo means pap, like in Igbo. And guess what? She created a lot of visibility for her pap business, and today she started it at home. In fact, she always shows the picture of how she started it in her freezer. And today she's exporting the same pap to the US.
Wow.
From Nigeria.
From Nigeria. Wow.
In truckloads.
Wow. That's interesting.
Akam is being taken in the US, in Florida, in different. She became really visible. Yeah. She shows you how to make the pap. She has different flavors of pap, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and people are like, I like that. Even children like that, quite a lot, because she started, being visible with her business. So how do people get to hear about her visibility? If she kept it in her fridge and was selling to neighbors, maybe family, friends, that's where it would end. But she made a business out of it using the internet. So digital marketing will help you reach consumers. It would help you reach those engaged consumers. Not only are you able to publish and promote your unique content, but you reach people even through adverts. Adverts are not organic, you're going to pay for them and all of that. In Nigeria, a lot of businesses have incorporated digital marketing, the likes of Piggy Bank, Farm Crowdy, Paystack, Head Start Africa, Jumia, the Congas, I think the list is becoming really long these days.
Yeah, it's long.
Showing that, yes, it is now here to stay.
To stay, yeah.
So benefits of digital marketing. It benefits businesses of every size. So the main benefit is access to the mass market. And you're doing this at an affordable price. Of course, it's just your data. Unlike TV or print advertising, it allows truly personalized marketing. So the main advantage of digital marketing is that a targeted audience can be reached in a cost-effective and measurable way. That means you can even be seeing your analytics. You can be seeing, this number of persons visited this month. Like I said, end of every month, as part of digital marketing, you look at your data, interpret your data, understand what the consumer now wants and all of that. Internet user statistics in Nigeria says, a lot of people are tuning in on social media. We have millions of people on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and all of that. As of 2020, the figure says 134 million of us are using the internet. And of course, that may have even doubled with the pandemic, being that people were more at home, as at this point in time. So let's quickly look at some advances with digital marketing. One is use of chatbots. I'm sure you've been to sites, maybe even a Facebook page. Once you land there, a pop-up comes to say hello, to you and all of that. That's a chatbot. And the same can be attached, to your website, to your pages and all of that. And even if the business owner is sleeping, you know, the chatbot will take the first level of inquiry, you know, and that's an excellent thing, because if the chatbot holds that person, and maybe the person to attend to the chatbot wakes up the next day and starts responding, before you know it, business happens.
Yeah.
You know, for us, it happens every day. So that's you setting out a system to even capture people when you're not there. And then the next is videos. In fact, the use of videos have exploded. You know, a lot of people now make videos. You can make welcome videos about, tell people about your business, about your products and services. You can even make testimonial videos, explainer videos, animated videos. The list is endless. People would watch the video. People just love videos. And then you can build a community around what you offer. You'll be so surprised if you're giving value to a group of people. You know, when you now have to sell your product, your service, that it becomes a natural thing.
Yeah.
They will naturally, you know, buy from the business. And then the next is to ensure you whatever you do online, you're using keywords, and we call it the search engine optimization. So research your keywords. There's so many keyword planner tools. So for your particular business, when you go to like a Google keyword planner tool, you know, list the name of what you do. It will give you suggestions of what people search for around your business. I'm sure if you also go to Google and type how to find a good, what is a particular hardware tool you sell? Do you sell servers or something like that? Or
Yes,
laptops?
Servers,
Okay.
laptops. Yeah, and printers.
Servers, laptops, yes. So if you go in there, how to find a laptop with, you now list the requirement. It has become a, something you can blog about, you understand? Because someone in Nigeria, you know, may just go on Google, laptop with size, this one, touch screen, blah, 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 you know, and all of that. Before you know it, if you blogged about it, the algorithm on Google will crawl, you know, quickly, the nearest, you know, location to the person and bring up the results. That's how, you know, magically someone now lifts the phone to call your business. So that's the power of search engine optimization. And what you will do on your blog, you're doing it on your website pages. If you have one, you're doing it on social media, you know, because the crawler will crawl all the places it can find, you know, and then release the list of people it has found, and then the person starts taking a look at it. And then the next could even be paid adverts. You know, sometimes when people hear adverts, they think you now pack thousands of dollars to pay Facebook or Google. No, but you know, you can have a minimum budget every month. You know, it's just like us even having marketers. A marketer, you would pay them, and some of them every month they will come and tell you stories. But imagine if you did an advert, you know, and you set out your target audience really well. You defined the avatar of the customer, put out maybe even if it's 5,000 naira every month that I'll use this to advertise. You'll be so surprised if you're doing it consistently, of course, what results you would find.
So please, can you pause for 2 minutes?
Yes, let me do that. Okay. Okay, so we've talked about advancing videos, community building, big advertising.
Okay. So I wanted to ask, what kind of tools do you have to make videos?
What kind of
tools are available to make videos?
To make videos, okay, there are so many tools. There is a tool called wave.video. Wave.
Okay, like if you have about if you have about 2 or 3 videos, you want to merge it together, you want to do a little editing and stuff like that.
Okay, there is Filmora. Film, then Aura. Just Google it. Film, Film and ORA. but it will need you to also pick up video editing skills, which is not really, it's not like it's so much, you could just do a bit of that. Use Wave.video or Filmora if you want a more, like
Okay.
videos with captions and all of
Yeah.
that. Yes, so you can use that. Let me type that in the comment.
Okay, the chat. Okay.
Then wave.video. And then even to make simple videos, you can also use Zoom.
Oh,
Pre-record what you want to make. Yeah. And
okay.
you can also use that tool. Then there's another tool that has it has beautiful, like if you're going to be screencasting, there's a tool called Screencast-O-Matic.
Okay.
So once you just Google it, it will call it out. So it will
Okay.
allow you if you want to teach on video, for instance, it can allow you screencast your tool, your screen, and it has a yellow circle. I'm sure you've seen that before. The cursor is yellow and round.
Oh, okay.
So as the person is reading through what they want to communicate, they're able to actually follow along. So Screencast-O-Matic, Zoom, Wave.video, Filmora. Once you type all of that, I'm sure it will just lead you to their pages. Then another advance is hashtags, like your tags, tagging
Oh,
your
okay.
products, your services. That's how you will be found online, with those tags.
Oh,
That's what the algorithm searches for. Then another is, using influencer
okay.
marketing. Influencers are, all these people
Okay.
that have large population of people, they have
Followers.
crazy numbers, yes, in their audience. And their audience, of course, is engaged with what they are doing. So you can actually,
Oh, okay.
use an influencer if you want for your products and services to promote your brand. And this is not whether your brand is
Okay.
Coca-Cola or Leventis, look for
I
an influencer. You
understand. Yeah.
can, whatever
Yeah.
size, the business is, as far as the influencer will do the job for you, and, you can pay
Yeah.
whatever budget they're asking for, it can help. And then another is growth hacking.
Yeah.
Growth hacking is when you're using like adverts, and you're telling a Facebook advert, show it to somebody in Ghana, show it to
Okay.
someone in Tanzania, in South Africa. You're selling shea butter from Nigeria. And that's the beauty of all of this, because someone from all of the places will reach out to you. If you strike a deal, you ship out to them,
Yeah.
and all of that, all from the comfort of your laptop or phone. So let's
Okay.
quickly look at some of our Q&As, which you find valuable of, why is digital marketing not working for me? So I'll
Okay.
just highlight the main things. I don't want to read all of this. So
Oh, okay.
some people mentioned that, I have followers, but nobody really sees what I post. They don't engage with it, and that could be a problem. But the first part is that, thank God you're even on the internet, but the internet these days is a very noisy place. So online marketing tactics will make you, stand out of the pack. So you're not going to just follow
Oh,
everybody's, maybe if you see someone in your industry doing a certain thing, you copy and paste. It's not going to really work that way. That thing you're seeing may be part of a really complex strategy. It may be part of a really, really complex strategy. So you want to be sure that, what you're doing is designed as a strategy for your
yeah.
particular business.
Yeah.
For your particular business. That way, with a plan, people will start taking note of what you do. Then some people also ask, how many people are you engaging on a daily basis? Someone says, I'm not engaging people, but it's not a one-off thing. It's a, how will I put it? It's something that would happen consistently over time. People that go ahead to buy list of followers. It's a wrong approach to social media. If someone tells you, I have 1,000 connections to sell to your account, or maybe I think in some days in the past when bulk SMS was also raining, some will tell you, I have 1 million numbers.
Yeah.
I have 1 million numbers, buy the numbers, and totally wrong approach, to marketing. It's an unqualified list. You don't know who they are. That's why one of the things in our main course that we will teach is how to identify and build out your client avatar. What is their demographics? What's the age range of this person? What's their income? For example, if you're selling a server, an akara seller, if the number of that person, the phone number of that person was in the list that the person bought, will the person buy a server? The person doesn't have any need, for such a thing, for such a thing. So you must have a qualified list, and then it produces results. I remember when I used to sell jewelries like a side business some years ago. As part of the training the organization gave, they created like a phone log. They gave us a phone log template. Call 10 people per day. No, they said call 10 people per day, 5 times a week. If you're calling 10, 10, 10, that means you're calling 50 people in a week, and in a month, 200 people. And they kept telling us, keep counting the no's till you get a yes. That was good, but it's for beginners. It's for beginners because the person may just want to give up and all of that. If you want to do your business properly, you need to target the right audience. Really, really important. So if you target the right audience very well, you get the right results.
Yeah.
More reasons your digital business may not be working is you're promoting to family and friends. If you're somebody that is you're telling your friends, see, like you sell cars, I want you to help me talk to your friends now that will buy this car. This car has been packed since January. What if the person they're talking to doesn't have the plan of buying a car? So that means you must look for your target audience. There are so many people out there. In today's world, you must understand the total addressable market, your term. If you say everybody rides a car, how many people actually ride a car, can afford a car in the world? So that's your total addressable market. And then you have your serviceable available market. So this one is the percentage of people that can afford a car right now, post-COVID or whatever. And then you also have the ones that is your main focus, your serviceable, obtainable market. Someone that, in fact, he really does need a car and he has the resources for it. Maybe his company pays a particular car allowance. Have you seen how it's sounding now? The person with car allowance is very likely, probability is 50%, that they would buy.
Yeah.
So you need to define your audience.
Yeah,
Sorry?
like the bankers.
Yes,
that
exactly.
give loans to people that have a job and have steady income.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you must know your target audience, and then by the time you're selling, sharing value with them, when you now, post a promotional post, they would buy. And again, sometimes we confuse our customers. Sometimes I see accounts that you don't even know what they really, really sell. Today, they're selling handbags, shoes, hair, cars. Tomorrow, they're selling face masks, sanitizer.
Yeah.
Because you're now like, oh my
Jack of all
goodness.
trade.
Exactly. Don't say, oh, I'm a multipreneur. I do so many businesses. It doesn't really work that way in today's world. You just must be known, at least be known for a niche
Something.
or
Yeah.
a main thing, and then you can take it from there. Another reason you may not be having results is that you're not building your list. You're not building your list. If Mark Zuckerberg shuts down WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, all of these platforms he has, even Google decides to shut their own, what would happen is that you lose contact with your people. But then if you start building a list, put them into an email marketing platform, there are so many. There is MailChimp, there is ConvertKit, there is MailerLite, and so on. And communicate a newsletter about your business, several things you do. You'll be so surprised if you do this consistently. It's another beautiful way of, connecting with your audience. And again, another reason maybe you're not educating people enough. So you need to be seen as a brand or business that consistently helps people. At the end of the day, they would turn up, because you're now top of mind, they will turn up to, purchase from that business. And all of this must be done consistently. Don't start being consistent now and maybe in the month of June you stop. It doesn't work that way. If you can't do it, at Right Track, we also offer virtual assistant services where the virtual assistant is doing a bit of all of this for you. So make sure your profile depicts exactly what you do, your list building, you're educating, you're helping. Digital marketing efforts will now arise from that consistency. Start with 1 to 2 platforms, master the platform, be consistent. And if content creation is king, then engagement is queen, because as more people engage with you, the more you would see, the likelihood of them buying at the end of the day. And if you, okay, I think this is all. Let me see what else they ask for. Okay, and then if you're even doing this by yourself, there are scheduling tools. We've highlighted one here. It's called Postcron. There is also buffer.com. There is Hootsuite. The list is endless. Just do a Google search, Sprout Social, whichever one works for you. I'm not advertising any of them, but you can take a look at them and implement. Then someone says lots of people, wrote in that competitors will rip off their ideas if they share constantly to the social media. Basically, I'll just say if this thing is, if what you want to share is really private to you, please don't share about that aspect of your business, because if you post it out and someone copies it, you won't really find, where they are to hold them and all of that. So keep that one to you. Watermark your images or put a signature that shows this came from our organization, so that others would not, take advantage of that. And then don't leak your trade secrets online. It doesn't really work that way. So in 2020, business content creators can focus on videos, stories, adverts, using your chatbots, like we talked about the chatbot messengers, creating groups, building a community around yourself. So I just hope, with this point, there's some likelihood of a roadmap created, that you will now be able to use and actually engage in digital marketing for your business. Like I said, it's like real estate, so it keeps adding value to the business.
Yeah.
So there we go. Thank God I stuck to time. So our offers, we have a practical digital marketing class that will, x-ray all that we've shared here. And the class is actually offered also as a physical class, but the online one is what we are showcasing. So if you want to take advantage of that, you have till June 12th, because we are going to launch that online class. It's pre-recorded, so you go in at your time,
Okay.
You have access to it at least for 1 year from point of registration. So it will be launched June 16, and these are some of the things we'll cover. Digital marketing strategies, we'll take a look at researching your market, crafting your plan. We'll take a look at SEO, how to make your website work hard for you. You know, let your website be the ultimate salesperson for your organization. So we'll share secrets of what to do, you know, to achieve that. And then doing your social media more effectively, we'll look at email marketing, bulk SMS marketing, content marketing, blogging. We'll look at productivity tools that can help you, you know, free up some of your time, you know, when you're marketing your business online. We'll talk about building your online community.
Client avatars.
We'll talk about your client avatar, list building, then low cost, yeah, the persona, the type of person that would buy from your business. We'll look at low cost online marketing tactics, steps to evaluating your marketing efforts, and case study reviews. And that would happen, like I said, June 16th. So you can take advantage of it. I've left a WhatsApp support number over there, you know, to be contacted. Then the ebook I talked about, you know, we have a flash sale for it, and this will last till June 12th. Content to Currency. It's an exciting book that it doesn't tell a long story. It's just 32 pages. You know, but it would actually give you a direction. Even if you work with your team, you know, you'll be able to know, okay, this is exactly what, you know, this is exactly what we should be doing, you know, for our marketing. And that can be accessed on Paystack. You can take notes of the site of the platform. You can just take a screenshot of this, and we'll see you on the other side. I know this was fast-paced. If you have any questions, it's a good time.
Right. It's fine, actually. It covered
them. Question time. I think we can do it for like 2 to 3 minutes. Sorry?
Okay. Yeah, it covered what I need to know. Yeah, it covered what I need to know about digital marketing.
Okay, that is beautiful. Yeah, so Thank you for that feedback. Okay.
The only you know, my major area of concern is content managing and content creation. Exactly.
Okay.
You know, because it's easy to post things on social media, but creating the content, you know, it's
the videos, the images,
exactly.
You know, and all of that. Yes. So in the full class, we actually share that we would help you take a look at the tools to create them. Like we'll go into the tool and share how to make an image, make a simple video, like an animated video, you know, that you can use to promote your business.
Okay.
And then another thing about content creation is you must syndicate it. That means you must, you know, share it across. That means you must belong to communities as well. You know, share it across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, you know, the groups and all of that, so that more people see it. And you won't do this once and leave that. You can do it as many times as you want. So some of your content will have to be evergreen, you know, and then the ones that are, you know, dated and all of that, and that would really help. It's just like what Coca-Cola does. You know, a Coca-Cola advert, they don't just show you once, you know, even though we already know the brand really well, they consistently keep showing it.
Yeah, showing it.
Most people would take notice of a business, especially if they've seen what you're doing more than 7 times. Yes, 7 times. So that means constant syndication, you know, and all of that.
Yeah.
So there we go with the session. Thank you so much for participating with me on this. I will keep the replay on our YouTube channel, you know, so if anybody catches it and they have questions, please feel free to contact us. Okay. Yeah. So thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah.